The worst advice I've ever gotten was somebody that came to me and was like, oh, Micah, you just have to be you. And I'm like, what do you mean? I am me. Oh, you just have to be authentic. And I'm like, what does it mean to be authentic? And if you've heard the word authenticity thrown around in the spiritual wellness industry and you still don't really understand what it actually means and how you can become more authentic, then watch till the end of this video, because I'm going to break down how you can understand deeply and embody your energetic authenticity, apply it to collaborate with the universe so that you can experience a more brighter, more abundant, and fulfilling life. Let's dig deep. Authenticity is one of those words that feel like we should all know exactly what it means, and people are just throwing it around. Oh, authenticity, be authentic, whatever. But oftentimes there's these words that get regurgitated so often, and we kind of think we know what they mean, but I want to break down what authenticity actually means, okay? So being authentic means unapologetically owning the whole experience of who you are, where you come from, what you've been through, without dimming your light, without feeling ashamed, without tweaking the story or trying to make it look nicer because you fear being judged, being alienated, being ostracized, being whatever, afraid of being pushed out from the tribe, because that is an actual deep human need. We have to feel safe. We have to feel a sense of belonging to be loved. And oftentimes what stands in our way of being able to show our whole, full, authentic self is the fear that who we are, with all of our faults, with all of our imperfections, with all of our errors, with all of our mistakes, is going to make us unlovable. And so we go through life trying to adapt, trying to conform, trying to hide, trying to mask our true soul's light, because we think that we are not worthy of being seen, loved, and accepted, and celebrated for who we truly are. But the truth is that the only way that you will stand out from the masses, the only way that you will shine your light bright in the beautiful night sky with 1,000 other stars, is if you become unapologetic about who you are, what you want, what you desire, what your needs are, and the things that excite you or that don't. There is absolutely nothing wrong with you being able to show up fully, tapping into your unique gifts, tapping into your unique wisdom, because only when you own who you are, you can really mark your spot and become an inspiration to other people who are lost and who are afraid of being seen. And when they see a soul shining bright, nobody's like, oh, stop shining, you're taking away my light. That's not how it works. The brighter you shine, the more you're going to encourage other people to allow their light to shine bright as well. If you enjoy this content, I'm gonna give you a moment so that you can subscribe to the channel, like the video. It really just fills my heart to see this community grow. You motivate me to show up every week again and again and sit down and find interesting topics to share with you, to support you and guide you so that you can experience the most beautiful, wonderful life that goes beyond what your dreams can even imagine. Thank you. My name is Micah Gabriela, and I'm a human design reader, a deconditioning expert, and the founder of the Soft Power membership. You can now join the 7-day for free to start not only understanding your human design and energetic authenticity, but actually find tools that help you embody within this online portal, this virtual palace, for you to unravel and be reborn. Join now. Welcome to the Human Design Portal, your safe space to decondition so that you can attract the right people, opportunities, and chances into your life. I'm so excited to dig deeper into how authenticity can support you in actually stepping into your full potential and the damages that come from not living in your authenticity. Let's get into it. And if you have the sense that you are showing up as who you are, or you actually are afraid to be seen or feel like what you have to say doesn't have value, or you're noticing that your life is a reflection of your worth And therefore, if you're not happy with your life, it means there are parts of yourself that you believe don't deserve what your soul is longing for. And so the detriment of living an inauthentic life or showing up inauthentically is actually a survival mechanism. So I don't want you to judge it. I want you to look at the parts in your life where you are not yet stepping into the full spectrum of who you actually are, and ask with curiosity why these mechanisms are there and what are your fears and why you're trying to protect your actual essence. Because one of the detriments of living an inauthentic life or showing up inauthentically is actually mental and physical exhaustion. This can look like burnout. This can look like a physical illness. This can look like depression. Because if you're constantly trying to assess and trying to filter and trying to analyze every situation so that you feel or do things you believe that are going to help people be more likable or you be more likable to people, that is going to be friggin' exhausting. Every person you meet, every situation you are, scanning them, trying to analyze them at work, in your romantic relationship, it is going to burn out your energy because you're never tapping into your full potential and you're never tapping into that life force. And so you're constantly fighting and trying to measure up and self-police your soul's full expression. And it's 2025. Nobody got time for that. A second sign of inauthenticity is a sense of emptiness. Because what's going to happen is that even if you do everything that society told you to do, you have a good 9 to 5, you have a safe job, you have the perfect relationship and perfect children and live in the perfect house with the perfect... This looks nice on the outside. But you're going to feel emptiness inside. And maybe you wake up in a midlife crisis or hopefully earlier, and you're like, what have I done with my life? Who am I? I'm completely lost and disconnected from the essence of who I am. Because when you're showing up inauthentically in all areas of your life, you're going to be disconnected from what truly fulfills you. And you're not going to be seen and recognized in your job for your true talents and your actual purpose. And in your relationship, if you have become this whole persona because you believe this is the only version of you that deserves love, your romantic relationship will not love you and see you and support you for who you actually are. And you will wake up one day and you will look at your life and you will be absolutely devastated because the sense of emptiness, even though you checked all of the boxes, is not what is meant to be felt and experienced in your heart and your soul. The third big detriment of being inauthentic or showing up inauthentically or not being in touch with your authenticity is that you will lose trust with your intuition. You will be working overtime to shut out what your body is telling you because you're operating from the mind, trying to create this perfect persona, trying to uphold this perfect life, trying to present yourself in the way that you believe you are digestible. But what that does is that it removes the cues from your body. It removes your capacity to connect to your intuition, your inner guiding voice, to the sparks of divinity, to the channeling that is trying to tell you which path to go. And you're going to lack courage, lack bravery. You're going to feel yourself more and more insecure and more lost because instead of doubling down on who you are and gaining trust in doing the difficult thing and overcoming your fears and proving to yourself that you are indeed as strong as you know that you are, you're going to be disconnected from the strength, disconnected from your guide, and disconnected from your purpose. And the fourth really important sign of you not being aligned with your authentic self is that you're going to draw in opportunities and people that are not right for you. And this can actually become really dangerous. It can be dangerous for your mental health, dangerous for your physical health, for your emotional health, because when you are not showing up as who you actually are, people won't see you for the values and the energetic that you represent. And so you will start attracting people who are also operating from trauma, people who are also operating from energetic, not authentic expression of self. And so you will meet people who are damaging, people that are not meant for you. You will have lessons that your soul has not come to experience. And you will find yourself in situations where you're let down by people, where you feel not appreciated by people, where the projects fall through, and the environments that you find yourself in might be really dangerous and unhealthy. So this is such an important part, because every decision that you take, every move that you make, the people you surround yourself with, the business opportunities that come in your life, they are the accumulation of what your life is. And so if you are not authentic, if you are not moving with energetic authenticity, you are going to attract experiences that are actually designed to wake you up and be like, listen, wrong people, wrong place. You gotta change, because the universe wants nothing else but to move you onto the path of your purpose. And the path of your purpose is being authentically you. And so the purpose is not that far off thing. The purpose is embodying your unique gifts and your unique talents and sharing your beautiful light and energy with the world. We are all one. We are all consciousness expressed in our unique way. But when we try to hide that uniqueness by trying to homogenize and trying to adapt to what society says is acceptable, we lose a part of our soul, and that is heartbreaking. And so I'm going to guide you through and talk about each of the 5 energy types and the pillars to understand how energetic authenticity can help you find yourself way back to your own voice, your inner guidance, and your purpose. Let's get into it. Authenticity for the projector energy type in your human design looks like waiting to be invited, understanding that you don't have consistent energy and that your worth doesn't come through how much you do, but how well you explain what only you can see. The moment that you start understanding that you're not here to compete, but you're actually here to guide us into the new paradigm, and you stop looking and analyzing what everybody else is doing, and you just focus on honing into your craft, your authority, and your channeling, you will find the path to your unique glory. You will see the stairs opening up to your purpose, to abundance, and success will be the guiding light. No matter how it looks like, always keep pulling the string that makes you feel successful. Doesn't matter what other people say. Doesn't matter what other people think success looks like. What feels successful to you, that is the thing I want you to hold on to and repeat over and over again. If you're a generator, success for you as a generator is actually having an incredibly fulfilling life. It is allowing yourself to say no. It is creating boundaries and really having beautiful conversations with the people that you work with, work for, your friends, family, your partner, where you are open about communicating your true desires and the things that no longer work for you. And even though it might be scary in the beginning to say no because you've been accustomed to do everything for everybody, this is going to create such a beautiful, new, healthy dynamic. And anybody in your life who doesn't support you being happy should just not be in your life. I know it's painful sometimes, but we have to understand that life is a process and that we grow. And some people will want to watch us grow and will hold our hand or just like watch us grow and celebrate us, and other people will try to hold us back because they're not yet to grow themselves. But that is not your responsibility, my beautiful generator. So the more that you focus on really understanding that it is your excitement, your joy, your pleasure, your desire first, and that is the pillar for you to be able to support others, then you are on the way to experience a life where your beautiful magnetic aura will attract the most amazing people, opportunities, abundance, and all of the other things your soul desires as a collateral for you prioritizing your joy, your juice, and your excitement first. Manifesting generator. Your authentic expression comes from fully owning that you are not gonna niche out, that you are not gonna decide on just one fund for your brand, that you are not gonna stick to one career your whole life doing just this one thing. That is okay, my beautiful soul. It is actually when you step into the curiosity, when you allow yourself to move from one thing to the other, that the broadness of your wisdom is going to support other people. And you know that you are authentic when you no longer apologize, when you no longer doubt, when you are absolutely in deep peace with the way that you move through the world, where there is no envy on how other people do it, and when there is no doubt within yourself that other people might have misconceptions around you. Because once you are clear, everybody else will just be accepting of the way that you present, because you are dominant. You are energetic force. You are the most independent and the most free and the most wild, magnetic, charismatic energy type out there. So my dear manifesting generator, allow yourself to move with your desires. It is safe for you to go after the things that you really, really, really want. And never forget to use your voice to express, to initiate the things that you're excited about talking and putting out into the world. Manifestor, your authentic expression feels like, and I'm saying this as a projector who's only like sensing manifestors, okay? Your authentic expression feels like a beautiful, big, soft, but round, hard, that sounds contradictory, but it's not, stone and a Japanese Zen garden. This is how I envision manifestors every time I meet an aligned manifestor. You do not need to prove you're powerful because you know you are. You do not need to prove that you are in control because you know you are. You do not have to demonstrate the force and the intention that you have because we perceive it. You are the kings, you are the conquerors. There's no way you can shy away from that. There's no way you can make yourself small. But oftentimes when you have been made small, dear manifestor, you feel the need to step on. You need to feel to step in. You need to feel to demonstrate, look how powerful I am. And that is not magnetic. Magnetic is owning and knowing deeply within you who you truly are and the energetic force and power that lives within you. And your actual essence, your authentic expression is that no matter what's happening, the room could be on fire and you as a manifestor would be cool, calm, and collected, bringing everybody back to their peaceful self. And lastly, my fantastic reflector, for you, authenticity can look however the effing you want, because you are every single color in the rainbow, and I've never met a reflector that is similar to another reflector. So you're going to be an expression of the environment and the people that you cultivate around you. Make sure that you admire, you respect, and you're inspired by the people in your life and the environment that you're in and the workplace that you attend, because every single thing that you interact with is going to become a reflection of who you are and how you show up in the world. And so your authentic self is going to be tuning into your sensitivity, not allowing it to eat you up. You're not here to carry the burdens of the world, even though it sometimes feels like that. And really tuning into allowing yourself to move within your own time and space, not undergoing any pressure in this high, fast-paced society to tell you how to do things or how you're meant to act. Really double down in knowing that you are unapologetically allowed to be exactly how you are, and that you are here to be the wisest of all energy types. And instead of trying to delay the undelayable, which is trying to move yourself out of the openness of your chart and trying to avoid all of the lessons you've come to learn, thrust yourself into life. Trust that you have the capacity to deal with whatever comes at hand. My beautiful soul, if you resonated with parts of you that are not fully authentic, or you have been suffering or have recognized side effects of living inauthentically or not showing up in your full capacity, I am launching a 6-week authenticity challenge within the Soft Power membership that you can join now. Click the link in the description box. You have 7 days to try it out and see if it is your thing. We're going to have live sessions. There's going to be journal prompts, subconscious dive meditations, reprogramming of the neural patterns. It is going to be such a beautiful opportunity to really move with your energetic authenticity. And I am putting my hand in the fire that if you do these exercises for 6 weeks, you are going to experience a whole new level of fulfillment, of abundance, and life will just open up to you beyond your wildest dreams. I am so grateful for you to be here, and I appreciate your love and your support so much. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Give me some suggestions on what are themes that you'd like me to discuss on this YouTube channel. And as always, please like and subscribe to this account. It helps me stay motivated. It helps me show up every week here to be able to give you the best and all of the juice to help and support you in the best way I can. Thank you so much for your time. And remember, I don't care what anybody says. I love you.